And we're live. And we are? Yep. And you almost walked right into my shot. I can never have a clean opening because somebody's always here with me. Welcome to Good News Only. Today is Tuesday, and this is the show where we celebrate the stories that uplift and inspire and bring us closer together. So every weekday at 10:30 a.m., we are recapping the Good News Only, the feel-good headlines, the community and local wins that bring a little more light to your day. And I want to hear from you too. So if something good is happening in your world, a personal victory, a community success, or just something that made you smile, send me an email to news25 at week.com and be sure to put Hey Shauna, that's SHAUNA, in the subject line so I know it's for me. I would love to share your good news right here on the show. Today's show is no different. It's full of surprises and lots of reasons to smile. So, can you see I'm sitting up higher today? First of all, I'm ready for us to find a permanent home to Sunny. I feel like she's too far away from me. I need her to be over here because when it's time for us to talk back and forth and give you commentary, we can't exactly do it because she's way up there. I got to scream up yonder. But she's going to rest there for now, and it's very temporary. But our backdrop is back. You guys should be happy about that. I am. A little personality back to our show, seeing as how we had to move, honey. In that move, I didn't see none of y'all. Nobody came and helped me move nary a box. Where we all at? Anyway, thank you for joining me here now. I'm glad we are finally starting to see that things are coming together. If you'll notice, Leon just could not handle me sitting as low as I was before. So I'm actually sitting on a adult booster seat. Can you imagine that? I didn't even know there was any such thing as adult booster seats. But apparently I needed one because the rolling chair that I am in at the moment is pushed up to the highest capacity and it's still not up high enough. Like, how does that happen? But we're here and we're looking more like home. So, moving in and now settling in, it's coming all together. I wanted to tell you we are going to have a guest tomorrow on More Good News Only. So, on the 10 o'clock or 1 o'clock, I don't know why I went through all those other clocks, but at the 1 o'clock slot, for More Good News, we are going to be having a guest, and you may remember her. I told you about her a couple weeks ago. I announced the fundraiser she's going to be doing that entails her sleeping in her car, and I'm sure most. Sorry, I was looking for. Here it is. I'm sure. Oh wait, no, it's not. I thought that was it, but that's not. I'm sure most of. Here it is. Most of you have heard of the fundraiser that they do for Home Sweet Home Ministries, where people spend a night in their cars. I have not because, again, I'm newish to the area. But on February 6th, Kathleen Grady is going to be participating in this fundraiser. And so I have invited her to come and talk with us about why she's decided to do such a selfless thing and what makes her passionate about it. So we will talk with her tomorrow at 1 p.m. And I think it's going to be a really good show. As you know, February is all about love. Ooh, and it's Heart Health Month. So we'll be talking about a lot of things that are heart centered here on Good News and More Good News throughout the month of February. And I really am excited about it because there's just so much love to go around. More good news after the break. Welcome back to Good News Only. So, we're going to start today's a lineup of good news right here in Illinois. So, the Illinois Music Education Conference wrapped up on Saturday at the Peoria Civic Center, drawing thousands of students and families from across the state. More than 2,100 student musicians from over 215 Illinois schools participated in the multi-day events. It's pretty cool. Roughly 10,000 family members and supporters filled the Civic Center to cheer them on. And so, since Thursday, students in grades 4 through 12 showcased their talents through concerts, through dance and theater performances. Music educators also attended professional development workshops aimed at strengthening arts education statewide. I love to see it. I love to see the arts being focused on and encouraged and prioritized. Such a great event. So, organizers say the conference continues to boost Peoria's local economy, and after more than 40 years, it will remain in Peoria for at least 5 more years. Great job to all of them. I hope they had a wonderful time. Did you attend this event, or do you know anybody who attended this event? You have any experience with this event? Let me know. News25 at WEK.com. Make sure you put Hey Shauna, that's SHAUNA, in the subject line so I know it's for me. I just want to know like what it's like. What was your experience like at this event? It seems pretty charged. I love to see it. Love it. So, now we're moving a little further away from home. So 16-year-old Sam Ruth of New Zealand has set a new record. It's actually a new world record for the fastest mile run by an athlete under 18. Look at that. It's so cool. I love a good run. I love to run. I just don't know if I could do it. Like if somebody was timing me and telling me how to do it in a certain amount of time, not having it. So Ruth finished the race in 3 minutes, 48.88 seconds. 3 minutes? No, sir. At the John Thomas Terrier Classic in Boston, he entered the final lap in second place before surging ahead in the final 100 meters to take the lead. I bet that adrenaline was pumping. The closer he got there, he knew he was going to win. So Ruth's first gained international attention last year's run, where he was the second youngest athlete ever to run a sub 4 mile or 4 minute mile. Sorry. The Boston race is the first of 4 mile races he plans to run this month. I didn't know you could do like a race where it's only a mile. Now I might be able to compete. Okay, now I don't know if I can do it in 3 minutes or under. I mean, it might take me a little bit, but I could do a little mile run competition. I mean, that's not that long. I don't know. I will think about it and come back to it. So he'll return home after the competition in New Zealand. After he competes in New Zealand's. I don't know why I can't speak. In New Zealand's national championship in March. Then he will return home. Best of luck to him. Love to see it happen. And after the break, we are going to come back and talk about a driver who was plucked from a car that crashed into a pond during the snowstorm. I'm telling you, that snowstorm is still doing a number on us across the country. So we'll talk more about that after the break, and then we'll also talk about what college students are up to at the University of Denver and how they are spreading kindness this February. Then we'll talk about, for all of you animal lovers, what the animals are up to. More after the break. Welcome back to Good News Only. Look at this. So, fire crews in Charlotte, North Carolina rescued a driver after a truck crashed into a retention pond during a snowstorm. Officials say the driver lost control of the vehicle on slick roads Saturday evening. The driver was able to climb from the cab to stand in the bed of the partially submerged truck. That is so scary. Firefighters arrived to find the driver above the water and safely remove them from the scene. The driver was treated on site and no serious injuries were reported. The crash was one of hundreds reported statewide during the snowstorm. I know that's an experience they will never, ever, ever forget. I know they are thanking whoever it is they give thanks to, or should, okay, on a daily basis because their life was definitely spared. I'm glad for that. And look, college students at the University of Denver are spreading kindness through handwritten cards for children in hospitals. So, the group is part of a nationwide organization called Letters of Love, which creates messages for encouragement for sick kids. The founder, Olivia Tate, started the program in high school and has since grown the organization to more than 300 clubs in the United States, like 42 states. Can you imagine that? She was in high school and she was able to take this program and turn it into something that now exists in 42 states to the tune of 300. That's amazing. So, students say the cards help them feel connected to something bigger than themselves and it gives them something to do. It gives them a reason. Organizers say parents often share photos of their children smiling as they open the cards and they write everything from like heartfelt messages like, I am happy you're here, to like funny little jokes. And the kids really like them. And if you remember, well, for me, this reminds me, oh, just in time for Valentine's Day. That's so cute. And I'm sure it gives these people, the writers of the letters, a chance to just really have a creative outlet. Especially these, again, are college students who are doing schoolwork every day, and they've entered the adult world partially, in some ways, in a lot of ways. And so I'm sure this gives them a minute, but they were saying that they really enjoy seeing the look on the kids' faces from when the parents send them those pictures or videos of them opening those cards. I think this is the sweetest thing. And if you remember, 25 News did something like this, and we wrapped up our drive just on last Friday. So it's good to see that other people are doing this, and that there is actually a club. Like, can you club in high schools across the country? So if this is something you are interested in doing, I think, or you think your kid would be interested in doing, or your high school student, I think that you should look into it. We'll have more information on this on our Facebook page. I'll let you know where you can go because there is a link where you can go to start a club of your own. And that Facebook page is 25 News, Good News Only. So be sure to check that because I will definitely post the link for more information on starting a club of your own. I think this is so cool. I love it. I love to see it happen. After the break, we're going to be talking about animals for all of you animal lovers. I figured I would close the show out with some sweet little baby animals, see what they're up to, what research is saying about polar bears, and what's happening in a Portland, Oregon zoo that I think you would be interested in seeing. It probably brighten your day, give you a little smile on your face this Tuesday morning. Before we go, after the break. Mm-hmm.
You know, I just got told.
What?
Spend an awful lot of time with her.
Who said that?
I think I told you about that in the beginning. I may not have. You know exactly what was meant by that.
To be continued. Cause what?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's what I just said.
Okay. Welcome back to Good News Only. Again, I can never just have a nice, smooth hello to you all because there's always something funny going on in here. But I want to tell you about these cute little baby elephants. I like elephants, and I have a friend who shall remain nameless, Kimmy, who absolutely adores elephants. And so whenever I see, and my godmother also is a part of an organization that I guess their symbol or something, their mascot is elephants. And it always makes me think of the two of them every time I see these majestic creatures. And I thought this might bring a smile to your face today. So hundreds of visitors were at the Oregon Zoo in Portland for a birthday party over the weekend. And so Tulatu turned 1 year old on Sunday. And they celebrated at the zoo by playing music, hanging decorations, and they also had games for the Asian elephant to play. Such, in my favorite book, I just thought about it. Like, I looked at that image of that little elephant at the photo booth, and it instantly made me remember that my favorite book growing up was in preschool was Dumbo. I loved with my whole heart that book. And it's so funny. My niece actually brought it up to me the other day. She said, "You have you ever read the book Dumbo?" I said, "Of course I have." And she said, "Well, I never read it, but I heard about it on TikTok." And I'm like, "Girl, that book is everything. Why are you asking me about a book you have not read?" So we've got to fix that over the weekend. But the zookeepers say Tulatu is already ahead of the curve, and even though she's still considered a baby at nearly 1,000 pounds, they can't wait to see her grow over the years to come. Such a sweet story. I love to see it. Like, but can you imagine 1,000 pound baby? It is no way I'm carrying you anywhere. And finally, new research shows that polar bears in Norway's Arctic are adapting and staying healthy despite the loss of sea ice. Adapting. That's interesting. I wonder what that will end up looking like over the time as this ice melts. Probably will not still be alive to see it, hopefully. Um, because that can mean scary things. But I would be interested to see what it looks like. So, positive, surprising finding on this is that despite the rapid loss of sea ice, polar bears in the Barents Sea are they've maintained healthy body conditions by adapting new feeding habits. The bears are foraging on land, eating reindeer, ooh, bird eggs, and even walrus remains instead of relying solely on seals on the ice. That's interesting. I wonder what the consequences of all that will be. Well, we'll have more after the break.
Where the heck is that at?
in my purse.
You just walk around, just turn on something.
Well, I forgot it was still in my purse,
How
but
long
I
does it
didn't.
take for you to come back?
No,
You just turn, okay, I only got 10
no, I
minutes,
didn't
so
want
can
them to
come back.
lose it in the move. What do you want it?
No, I just want to make sure we have it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll put it out here. This is why I didn't want to meet.
Like what?
Nothing, nothing. I got 20 seconds. I'm gonna come see you in 20 seconds, or after this is over. Go away.
Yeah. What'd you say?
Nothing. Just move away. You, I am. Bye. Just
What is it now? 3 seconds?
0. Welcome back. Well, that's a wrap for me. Now I want to hear from you. Please go to news25@wek.com and let me know what you thought about today's show. Let me know if you ever heard of, it was a question I asked you earlier. Oh, let me know if you want to know more about the letters of love. Again, I will post that on the Good News Only Facebook page. So be sure to follow 25 News Good News Only so you can keep in touch. Make sure that you tune into the midday newscast and be back here today at 1 p.m. for more Good News Only. I'm Lashana Guy for 25 News. Have a wonderful morning.